And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So finally, after 3 recording attempts, we're on chapter 11A of Fire Emblem Binding Blade, because apparently the internet hated us for 3 weeks in a row.
Yes.
Yeah, I must have pissed off somebody by not using Vulcan Path of Radiance.
Hey, well,
Sorry, I wanted to train Soph.
now who cares? I mean, when my playthrough Path of Radiance goes up, they'll all see who I favoured over which thief I favoured.
Yeah, the problem is that it bites you in the ass so hard because you can't upgrade him.
Yeah.
Which is a real shame, because Soph could have been OP.
Yeah. Why couldn't? Well, I mean, Sega's throws us out at that point. Why couldn't they have made him just a rogue, just like little lower stat caps than the assassin? Why couldn't they just done that? And I know.
Yeah,
Rogue,
I mean, Rogue suits him more because he's more of a thief than an actual assassin.
Yeah.
But no, we gotta wait for Radiant Dawn to get him as a thing, and even then, he's not that great because Radiant Dawn's fucking hard as shit.
I know. He's the he's the pre-promote of the first part.
He's the paladin, but he's a rogue. If he was a paladin, Radiant Dawn would be piss easy.
Oh god.
Because here's the thing, you don't get a horse unit until the very end of that game. Mm-hmm. Like the very end of part 1.
Enough preparations, let's go.
Indeed. So we're on chapter 11A.
Hero of the West.
I do say, good sir, I'm a hero of the West. My name is Roy.
Oh, that bitch.
Now I'm trying to picture Roy with a cowboy's hat.
Oh god. I'll get them their varmints.
Yeah, I do say, good sir, I do declare I will get them varmints for you, good sir. Them Burnians ain't room in this town for them burns.
Although technically it's Intrudia that is causing all this, not Burn. Even though...
Yeah, well, Burn's the bigger picture. Plus, we're kind of racist towards them.
Yeah. Even though...
Roy's a racist.
Even though Milady, that's the character right there, that she's the only person from Burn that you'll see on this route.
Yeah, well, once this route's over, you're gonna get her on your team.
Yep. You see?
And thank God you do.
Yeah, no, it's the chapter afterwards, because we've got chapter
12 and then 13.
Yes.
13 is the oh shit chapter until you realise, oh thank God.
Yeah. We're doing this now? Are you sure we're doing this now?
Yeah, really? Like, I know I've got Sue and everything, but it's just one person.
I know that Angie's as bad as Radiant Dawn's, but come on, you can't expect us to
it's not just that. Oh, I'm against a level 20 exclusive class unit. Thanks. And this guy's chin is fucking massive.
And you get to see this, and if you go the Iller route, you get these 3 reskins of them.
Oh, them reskins.
Because you get them here in one of the Gaiden chapters, you fight him again, and then in Ilia you fight him again.
Ah, does he have a different name?
Yeah, they have all different names. But it's the exact same sprite with them different hair color, different robes.
So wait a minute, it's the exact same sprite, but it's a different name, and it takes place in the same universe. You sure you're just not talking about Fates?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah. By the way, that's fucking lazy.
Yes.
But now we have to rescue this village of people, and this is one of the chapters I'm not a fan of. I'll get into it once we start playing.
I hate this chapter. I hate this chapter. I hate this chapter.
Alright, I don't know why, but when I bring up my points, I think I know why you hate it. And, well, we'll get there soon, but first, this old fuck has to keep speaking.
Yes. Why is he even with us?
Yeah, you're the merchant, dude. Couldn't we get Isadora with us? No, you have to give us fucking Marcus.
Actually, that's a question. Where the hell is Isadora? Because she should be here if she's with Faray.
No, she's on holiday with Harkin.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hey, I ship those two.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they're away.
Yeah, they're away for this. It's like, oh, the Burns invading. Fuck this, I'm out. Let's go on holiday.
Yeah, and fun fact, Isadora was the first female paladins.
Oh, she's representing Titania's hero.
Yeah.
So anyway, here we are, chapter 20. Jumping 10, chapter 10. Yeah. Chapter 11A. And as you can guess, this chapter is fucking massive. And this gets into one of the main problems in Binding Blade. The chapters get way too long and way too spacious.
Yeah.
And here's the problem. It's not like you just have to route the enemy. You have to seize every chapter.
Yes.
And, oh god, because Roy can only move 5 or 6 spaces. These chapters drag. And what makes it worse, and I think you might agree with me, is that later in this chapter you have to rescue villagers and deal with respawning units.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the main problem with this chapter.
And
it's not the worst. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there in 3 more parts.
Also, here's the way to cheat this chapter.
Cheat this chapter. Okay, this is new.
Basically, what I'm doing here is I've got, as you see now, I've rescued Deke with Shanna. So now I've also got, I'm sure I've got the light brand on him as well.
So it's a ranged weapon.
Yeah, so I'm going to put him there so that he can basically see all those fighters over there. They're going to immediately go towards him because like target enemy, just go for him, and it also makes it so that Roy's posse won't be swarmed, and we can get a certain character easier.
Yeah, because just deal with the villagers easier as well. Just makes everything easier. That's a very clever tactic. I should do that next time.
Yeah, thank you somebody on YouTube, because first I had to look them up when I was playing it. When I was playing it on my Game Boy Advance cartridge, and then it was a really good strategy, so I've used it ever since.
Yeah, well, once you find a really good strategy in Fire Emblem, you abuse the fuck out of it. Kind of like a Lynx's Gambit. There's enemies coming up the stairs. Definitely, you take it. There's enemies coming from the right flank. Do it.
Yes.
And it's like, what about all of us? Do nothing.
But I can steal stuff. Heather, just stay right there. You can steal them if they get past our defenses.
Actually, it's like, Heather, what do? Stand 3 spaces away from Nephany and use her as a support bonus. That's all you need to do.
Just make sure you're not in the way of any longbows. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Heather won't suffer from the crossbow. It's the Pegasus Knights that will.
Oh God.
Here's one of the better aspects of Binding Blade. It's like how the characters are within Burn. There's a real sense of moral grey because they seem very, genuine about their loyalty. They're not just evil. That's something I really praise Binding Blade for, and this conversation is a really good example of it.
Yeah. You also later in the game, you actually do get a secret, like a kind of conversation between these two way later in the game.
Is that when you fight him?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's something I did appreciate about this game. While the story's basic at best, the character interactions within Burn are really good.
People have and it is funny that people say this, but they've compared this game to the first Fire Emblem game, and I can see why. Looking at like Marcus is the Jagan, well, not stat wise because Jagan's
no one's Jagan stat wise.
Yeah, but like the same idea, like Marcus looks a bit like Jagan.
Roy's meant to be like Marth.
Yeah.
And Burn's meant to be like that other nation whose name escaped.
Is it Gra? What's...
Yeah, and also you've got Princess Nina, who's meant to be like Guinevere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Which, funnily enough, saying that, Guinevere is a sage, and also she is a sage. If you look at her, Princess Nia in Shadow Dragon, she is a sage. When you look at her,
can you use her in Shadow Dragon?
No, no, because you know she'll sometimes show up to talk with Mar.
Yeah, and she does it at the beginning again of chapters.
Yeah, so when you see her like a map, because they always bring the character onto the map, and when you see her, she's
yeah, she's a sage.
Yep.
Because apparently all females in Fire Emblem have to be magic users. God forbid they can wield an axe.
Fates.
Thank you. Sorry, don't diss Charlotte.
I'm not dissing Charlotte.
Charlotte's awesome despite being the most fan service character I've seen in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camilla's most fan service? No, she's fucking not.
What was it? I see them. Like looking at her official art, like you know, like kind of strap that she's got around for like her axe or whatever it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I thought that was something completely different when I seen that on Twitter. It's like, okay, this is okay. Yeah. I can see why they could say that. And it's, oh wait, no, that's a strap. That's a strap. No,
that's
don't think.
That's a strap. 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 To be fair, that chapter 14 cutscene's not helping things.
Yeah.
Which I'm sorry, that is awful.
You mean in Birthright, the one with Camilla coming up to you?
Yeah, that one. I'm sorry, that is awful.
That's chapter 13.
Oh, I was close enough.
Yeah, well, one off. I'll give it.
I know. I just knew it was one of the chapters.
Yeah, because I'm on that chapter.
Indeed. I bet you're on that chapter over and over again. I've got to reach chapter 13. Why? I have reasons.
No, I saved it on the battle preparations.
Ah.
That is weird to see just the 1%. Usually they go in the 5s. Usually.
See, here's the thing. If that 1% hit, I would be angry, but I wouldn't because it's Binding Blade.
Yeah, and it's the hand axe.
Indeed. So you're taking on an entire team of units with just one guy. If this is Fate, you get killed instantly.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've noticed about Fate. You can't solo the game, not even with Corin.
No. And because I put Silas because I thought he would be fine. I told you about this on Skype, and I thought, oh, you know, he'll be fine. That's it. No. All the armored knights rushed towards him. There was 3 of them. One went for Corin.
Yeah.
And the others went straight for Silas. They got him down to 16 health.
Yep.
Then he blocked it, and then I completely forgot about the general could get to him.
Killing edge.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the general came and got you and finished him off.
Yes.
That happened to me today. I was doing chapter 26, and I was near the end, but they play some really not like the 2 last enemies that aren't bosses. They are nasty. Do you want to know why?
Why?
They're generals with the ability which counters magic, so you can physically attack them, but you can't attack them magically.
Oh God.
And they have a spear, a silver lance, a beast killer, and a hammer.
Oh Jesus.
I know. I like my general was there. He ran up to her, hammer, dead. I was like, fuck. Oh, and I was like, that's conquest. That's evil. That's the type of general I want.
Not the enemy to have. That's my one.
Yeah. I want my Gilliam to be wielding a spear, a silver lance, a hammer, and a beast killer.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Next time I play Sacred Stones, I'm totally doing that. Where is your god now? Oh, plus he's wielding a brave sword. But yeah, they changed how brave weapons work in Fates.
Oh, for God's...
Basically, you always get the double when you attack, not when you defend.
Yeah,
Which I think is a bit better.
Yeah.
Because brave weapons in, like you said, in Fire Emblem 4, the brave weapons are broken.
Yeah, they are. They're the best weapons in the game. The brave axe is the best axe in that game. For some reason, they've got 17 might. Iron Axe has got 17 might in Fire Emblem 4. Why?
17? That's like legend. That's better than that's 1 less than Ragnar.
Sorry, no, that's the weight. Sorry, the weight.
Oh wait, sorry.
So the weight. So I'm getting mixed up because the mights for the power. So the Iron Axe has got 17 weight.
Why has it got 17 weight?
I don't know, but I can't remember the exact. I know the Brave Axe has got like the best might. I can't remember what it was, but the weight is significantly less than the Iron Axe.
That makes no sense. Iron Axe is meant I can understand maybe a silver or a steel axe having that much weight, but not an Iron Axe.
I know.
The iron weapons are the best weapons in Fire Emblem. If Sacred Stones is any logic.
Yes.
If there's anything to go by. Remember, make the list. Top 10 Fire Emblem weapons. It's the Iron Lance. What are you talking about? Have you ever played Sacred Stones? Oh, yeah.
You know, I find it funny. Every single person I talk to, the first Fire Emblem game they ever play is Sacred Stones.
I think because Sacred Stones, well, it was it came out after the first one. Some people may have missed it. But I also think a lot of people was because of the emulators.
Yeah.
Because when I see the title Fire Emblem or Fire Emblem Sacred Stones kind of attracts me more. Again, I don't know. A lot of people's favourite, maybe that's just how it goes.
Yeah, well,
Well, a lot of people's first, not favourite. I don't hear many people saying it's their favourite.
I like Sacred Stones.
Oh, I like it too. Again, it's not my favourite, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it's their favourite Fire Emblem game.
It got me through a holiday. Let's just say that.
It was my first proper RPG. Aside from Pokemon, it's my first proper RPG. Speedy Gonzalez.
Yep. Andale.
Good speed.
I should probably stop saying that because it's racist.
Ah, no, that's cool. It's cool. No one's that petty. Oh wait, this is the internet.
Yeah.
No one's that petty. Oh.
Either can.
Yeah. I've always noticed in the GBA games, still bows are terrible.
Yeah. She's running dangerously low on magic.
Out of each, alright, I have a question. Out of each era of Fire Emblem games, so GBA, game like 3D GameCube or 3DS era, which are your favourite? Overall.
Overall, I really like the Game Boy Advance ones, but not to say that the others are bad, because I really...
we've established at this point no Fire Emblem game is bad.
No. I really like Path of Radiance. Like some of the animations I have noticed, they are limited, like Boyd having the exact same animation for the critical hit as Ike.
Yeah. But I forgive them only because it was their first time.
Yeah.
Because they, like, if the GBA games are any evidence, they can do brilliant 2D character animation.
I mean, even if you look at the older ones, like specifically the Super Nintendo ones, the Fire Emblem 4s I think look really good, especially with how dynamic they are, like how enemies, like they'll step back if they dodge them. If they get hit, they'll kind of be forced back.
Yeah.
It's
like Path of Radiance, like you dodge, you just kind of step to the right.
Yeah.
But that, luckily they improved it in Radiant Dawn.
Yeah.
You were discussing that earlier today, which I'm really glad they did, because Radiant Dawn's character attack animations are really cool, especially the criticals.
Yes.
Just the only critical, the only attack that looks cool in Path of Radiance is Ether.
Yes.
I think they pulled all the resources into that one attack.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, how much of the budget we've got left? We've got £1 million. Well, let's spend the next £999,000 on making Ether. We'll spend the £1 on the rest of the game.
But we've got this great idea with doing the CGI, the official artwork for the characters. What else do you want to do it? Oh, just put the Game Boy Advance connector thing. That seems to be all the rage. Just put the Game Boy Advance artworks. Even Binding Blades. Yes, but even Binding Blades.
But no one knows who Binding Blade is. They played Smash Brothers. Close enough.
I think it's funny that in all English copies of Path Racing, they took that out. They took that out.
Took what out?
All the Binding Blade artwork.
Because they realised, oh shit, no one's played Binding Blade.
Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, at this point, if they're begging for them up for free, I think, and considering Fire Emblem's popularity, just put Fire Emblem 6 on, Virtual Console, translated.
I mean, even if they, like what they did with the Earthbound Beginnings, just use like the ROM that's already up, the translation that's already up on the internet. I'm sure the translators would be fine if they.
I think there's more of an incentive to do this one because you've already got the first two Fire Emblem games. This game by itself just works fine as a standalone game.
Yeah.
And and like Fire Emblem's become really popular recently. Bank on it, Nintendo. Bank on it. Capitalize.
And also that fighter down there has got a halberd. That's why I brought Lance away.
Ah, I see. The halberd.
Yep.
It's a weapon that's super effective against mounted, cavalier units. I say mounted, but it doesn't really do anything to Pegasus Knights. No.
That'd be awful if it did.
Yeah. No, that's what bow and arrows are for.
Yeah.
And beast killers.
Yes.
Draco Shield. I also noticed what's her name is now level 20.
Yeah.
That means your Clarine is going to be so OP.
Yeah, that's... Yeah,
because for this game, in some reason, the best units aren't the Lords, it's not the Paladins, it's not the Generals, it's not the Berserkers, it's the Medics.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they just are.
Well, the reason why Clarine is like that is because for the for the chapter that had the arena, I didn't have to bring Clarine, but I just decided to bring her for my medic. So that's why she was that, and also bringing her along with the other chapters helps as well. I hate this guy.
Oh, my chin is so fucking massive.
He's the first the first light magic user you'll see in this game.
He's a bishop?
Yep.
Oh yes. To be fair, light magic's usually not that big of a problem, but they have a very potent tone.
Yeah. I think he's just got lighting.
Yeah.
Lighting, not. No, because I'm getting confused because I've been watching stuff to do with Radiant Dawn, and that's where.
It is called lightning because the lightning tone you get is actually called thunder.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, so this is why you have to be really, really speedy, especially with Clarine.
Yeah. Is that her brother? No, her brother.
Yes, it is.
Percival, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh,
it is. And it's Louise and Pence children, Clarine and Klein.
Yeah, Louise and Penn. So they had a third child. Because isn't Urk their child as well?
I think. Oh no. I think Urk is was Pence kind of like is kind of
Pupil.
Pupil, yeah. So and he
Alright.
and he takes.
I always thought he was like their kid.
No.
Fair enough.
Because Pent and Louise both have they both got blonde hair, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know. No, I know.
No, it's Louise.
Blonde
Louise
hair,
has
but
got.
Pent has like silver hair.
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause I know it's both Clarine and Klein, the brother and sister, because he went away. Then that's why Clarine was. That's why we found her.
Yeah, she was looking for him, but I forgot who her brother was. Sorry, because I never used this guy.
No, he can be alright. He's quite good to getting rid of wyverns, because
Yeah, that's true. But you have Sue.
Yeah.
And Sin.
Yeah,
So,
well,
you know, kind of a moot point.
a certain chapter later when there's a hell of a lot of wyverns, he's good to bring along because of the bow.
Yeah, see, if this is Radiant Dawn, he'd be pointless.
Yeah.
Luckily, it isn't.
No.
But yeah, this is another thing that Binding Blade has a nasty habit of doing. They throw so many units at you.
Yeah, you get two in this one chapter. I mean, it's not as bad as getting two cavaliers and a paladin in one chapter.
Yeah, but here's the point. You're at chapter 11 of the game, and you've got well over, like, around 30 units. That's a bit too much. And you're going to get more. I mean, to be fair, one of them you have to put in your team where you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Two.
Yeah. No, not Sue. It's all about Milady.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sue's a given, but you get her at chapter 5.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can work her into your team. Milady's the late game unit that you need, because you don't get any of her... Do you get any of her Wyvern Lords aside from Milady?
You get Zeus, her brother.
Yeah, but don't you need to talk to him with Milady?
Yes, so
you need Milady to get a Wyvern Lord, otherwise you're not getting any Wyvern Lords.
Yeah, basically. So if she dies, then you have to restart... She shouldn't die.
Yeah, she should not die.
Unless
she's bloody good and you're gonna need her.
Unless you get dicked over in the arena, I don't know what could kill her because
she's damn good.
Yeah, because when I was playing the game before like on my cartridge when I was just playing through it normally, every time I had to restart chapter 13 was because of deaths in the arena because of Ray or Milady accidentally got a critical hit in the arena. It was never in the actual chapter itself.
He crits in the arena.
Yeah.
It's like in Pokemon, you get that, you're doing the battle frontier. Oh, I got hit by a critical. Fuck you!
I know. Oh well, go grind up on that level 100 Magikarp.
Yeah. Use flail, damn it! To be fair, you could beat an Arceus with a level 1 Rattata.
True.
I can't believe no one thought of that tactic sooner.
No, I'm gonna get Rush Decky over there because, well, for one thing, bandits are gonna come soon, and we don't want that. Same with Sue. And also, Decky, I feel is probably the best unit to go against the boss in this because he's got a good chance. But if you also back him up with Sue, it can also help.
Well, Sue can wreck shit regardless, but because Thingy's a mercenary and he looks like one of your highest level units, he's a safe option.
Yeah. He also sorry.
Don't fight him with actually, to be fair, Shana's a really good choice.
Yeah.
Being a Pegasus Knight. Which after playing Conquest I miss so much.
They're called Sky Knights now, which is...
Yeah, but they're still Pegasus Knights.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just
I only had one flying unit in that game, and I was like, there was that one chapter, Chapter 24, where you need flying units, and I was like, oh my god, I only have Camilla. Jesus Christ.
Do you not get Baruka in it?
I didn't main her.
Okay.
Because my team is, it's obviously me, Azura, Charlotte, Xander, Leo, Nynx, Effie, Elise, and then it's Case, Camilla, Felicia.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's more. Perry.
Mhm.
Niles.
Yeah.
Keaton.
Ah.
And I think is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, but that was my team.
Yeah. Well, I've got my team at the moment. I've got Kaze, Hinoka, Hayato, Takumi, Tsubaki, Hana, Rinka, Hinata, Oboro, Jacob, Silas, main character, and Azura.
Yeah. I think I get the feeling like you have to use the siblings in either pathway because I can't imagine people playing through it and not using the siblings.
I think Takumi is definitely the better archer, but Setsuna is also good, but she's got low defense, and it's kind of put me off a bit.
Niles has got the same problem. He's got good resistance, but his physical defense sucks.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because here's the thing though, most archers are quite beefy.
Yeah.
Most Fire Emblem games. I mean, have you seen Shinon in Radiant Dawn?
Yes, I've seen Shinon. 44% critical.
I'm gonna hit you with my steel sword. 7 damage. That's better than fucking a cavalier. That's better than a cavalier.
Yeah.
But people have been saying Takumi is now officially the best archer in the game. I'll see.
He's well, from my experience, he's good.
Yeah.
And
again, are we talking best archer or best bow user? Because that's a really big statement if you say best bow user.
Yeah. I think he's a better archer out of him and Setsuna. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
But Setsuna's quite good as well, so I'm not knocking her either. And she's got
but you think Takumi's like the best archer in the series?
I would still say Shinon and Radiant Dawn's one.
Yeah, see, Shinon and Radiant Dawn is God. I'm convinced he could, I'm sorry, Ike's not the best unit in that game, it's Nephili and Shinon.
Yeah.
And and one of the 2 Lagoose Kings.
Yes.
Is there anyone else who's really good? If you can level him up enough, Kathanga, the Dragon Kid.
Oh, Kurtnaga.
Yeah, Kurtnaga. If you give him Paragon, oh my god. You give him Paragon, he will destroy. Actually, Lindsay's one of the best as well.
Got beat.
Yeah, Lindsay's better than Ike. I'm sorry. 4 times hit, hell yes.
Yeah, she's been hiding those muscles from all these years, hasn't she?
Yeah, again, within the 3 years she went through she went through a Kashiel training regime.
Yeah. So please ignore that subtle edit.
Yeah.
That was actually from this was like it took me 2 attempts because of just due to errors in my strategy, just trying to get there quickly, led it so that well because as you've seen, like those archers became other units. There's also that Pegasus that's coming along. She also brings enemy units with her, and to get an Elysian whip, you have to keep them all alive. But because Shanna's got a hell of a lot more speed than they do, she killed one of them by mistake.
Ah, right. Oh yeah, get another Pegasus Knight in this chapter because we really needed one of those. And she is the reason. If you get her up higher than Shin, then you'll get the earlier route, which for this playthrough is the one that we'll be going for. Ah.
And this is the first and only time you'll see the generic Pegasus Knight sprite.
Yep. To be fair, why do we need another Pegasus Knight?
I don't know, but she's got better strength than Shanna, but Shanna's got better speed. That's kind of the trade-off. That's an interesting.
As for a Pegasus Knight, what would you prefer? More strength or more speed?
I would prefer Shanna because I think she can be good, although her strength could be better. I'd rather have speed.
That's fair enough. It's just that most negative Pegasus Knights have low strength, so having one with higher strength is quite a good trade-off.
Yeah. The problem is
that's like having a general. It's like my defense, my skill isn't as high, but I come with really good speed.
Yeah.
Give me some of that shit.
Yeah. Also.
Actually, you know what the funniest thing? You know, the knight you get in Conquest. Her name's Effie. She has 80% growth rate in strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like I think maybe Effie's maxed out. She has like 45 strength.
Jesus.
I know, so powerful.
And I thought Gilliam was good in the raw strength.
Yes, Gilliam's still my favorite, but Effie is officially second favorite. What's his face? Second favorite knight.
Mm-hmm.
And considering Gilliam's first, you know, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Get that motherfucker.
Oh, look
Wow,
at
he really did get that motherfucker.
look at that both.
Hey, taking no chances.
If this was some Kirby's playthrough, this right now he would have turned off the animation for all snipers because we've seen the animation once for the sniper, and we've seen the critical hit animation. That's it. We don't need to see any more.
Well, this officially got boring.
Yeah, I know. I mean, although it's nice to hear some of the background music, but I'd rather hear the attack and defense music. And if
I'd rather watch, you know, just the units fight rather than nudge each other. Oh, this guy's dead.
Yeah. Oh, hello. This is the same sprite that they used for Lot's brother in the other chapters that will, funnily enough, will be the chapter 10B.
They just changed the hair color?
No, it's the exact same sprite. They just use it just depends on which route you go. You see both of them. You see him in this in either route. That's the.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so it just change where they are. But if canonically he lives in where chapter 10B takes place.
Okay. Gonzalez hasn't done much this chapter.
No, he doesn't not till later when And yes, I do get that house. Don't worry, it's just way later in the game, in the series.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to that house later.
Yeah. Also, to make this part a hell of a lot easier, talk to Shanna with Tate. Talk to Tate with Shanna. Which will make her and the rest of the other Pegasus team other units. It means they don't attack you. So that you can get the
Elysium bit.
Yeah, so you can get clean to talk to her for her to join you.
Yeah,
and
you're not gonna use it.
But apparently there's also a way to do it. Is that if you don't recruit Klein, I don't know why you do that first, and then talk to Shanna, she'll join you immediately.
Okay then.
Which I don't get. Just don't get how you would do that, because Klein would basically destroy everybody because he's got a silver bow at this point.
Yeah. It's like it's like me as a thief going up to a knight, being like, oh, fucking out here.
Oh wait, that's right. You get a third character in this. I forgot about Echidna.
Oh yeah. Right. To be fair, at least she's a pre-promoted unit.
Yeah. And she's
also a hero. And heroes a hero should be on every Fire Emblem team, which is ironic because in Conquest I don't have a hero.
So you didn't use Arthur or way. It was Arthur.
No, because I didn't use him because I just wasn't using him. And Charlotte, I just made her the Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
Because like hero makes her more balanced, but with Berserker she she really capitalizes on her strength and like speed. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that archer got real lucky.
That archer got Binding Blade.
Yes.
But yeah, like at least this one's an advanced unit. It's not that we're getting a Pegasus Knight again.
No. Yeah, and funnily enough, she is the first and only hero that is a female in the GBA series.
Hold on a second. I'm just thinking. Yes, you're right.
But not in the actual series as a whole. There's
not a series as a whole, but GBA series, yeah. Dude, sword.
I know. But I'm not.
Oh come on!
I'm not controlling this.
I'm using her and I'm pissed off.
That's the AI screwing up, not me. I
know it's not you. Again, you're not using her and even I'm pissed off.
That was a 75.
Twice.
Axes are really unfairly it's unfair that how bad they are in this game.
Well, aside from the hand axe,
yeah,
the 1% hand axe.
Besides the hand axe, yes. Oh no, it's Divine. I thought you had Divine.
Well, that was an easy boss.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, I hate this boss. He's dead. Oh.
Well, I hate it because he calls for reinforcements, but if you kill him within 10 turns, those reinforcements never come.
Oh, so that's why you did it. Okay, fair enough. So at the very least, there's many ways to tackle this chapter.
Yeah.
Still kind of sucks.
Yeah, and funnily enough, in this chapter in hard mode alone, you get an exclusive boss who is a paladin.
Oh, that's correct. Well, that's what the halberd's for.
Yeah.
Oh, ow, 23. Motherfucker.
Binding blade.
The RNG's been really bad so far this turn.
Yep.
You missed 275s, got hit by 23.
Binding blade. That's all we need to say is binding blade.
Yeah.
And everybody...
Well, we are playing Binding Blade.
Yes. This is
Still ranked as the worst RNG in any Fire Emblem game.
Yep. Oh, look at that nice support bonus Walt gives the guy. Gives him a 10% critical hit. Yay.
See, use a killing weapon. I ain't gonna crit.
Use it in Radiant Dawn. Yes, I'm gonna crit.
No, Nephily. This still Great Lance has 4% crit. Well, I'm critting.
That's what's happened to me.
Happens to me many times because Nephily is God.
Yes, Nephily is life. Nephily is love. Nephily is life.
Nephily, well, if they had if Radiant Dawn had waifus, Nephily would be my waifu.
Yeah.
She's the other Path of Radiance.
Yeah. Oh. God. Did you ever try to get that secret conversation where Jill goes to the enemy side?
It never happened with me because I always had her supports, but I know it can happen.
I tried it.
It never happened with me because Mr. Jill always had they always had a support at the time.
For my playthrough, I kept it a B up until that one, and for when I did the actual run through it, I gave them an A support, but I also saved it so that it was so that when I did get to that bit, I could just try and get it, and it didn't work for me. So, hello YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very interesting concept, but it makes sense, and it ended up Jill going back to her dad's side.
Yeah.
It's actually it's really clever. It's optional, but it's really clever. It's like, Jill, you've been on my side of this time, but I'm gonna kill you.
And funny thing was, the guy that I seen that did this, the first character Jill went for was Mist.
Yeah, it's like, alright, now we're enemies. Miss, die! Hey, Miss is an easy target.
Yeah. Even as a Valkyrie.
Yeah, she uses swords as a Valkyrie.
Yeah. Instead of magic.
Which makes no sense.
Well, it makes sense if you know the origins of Valkyries. Valkyries, which originated from Fire Emblem 4, also use swords because the troubadours use swords in that game.
Okay, fair enough.
And also the reason why troubadours were made for that game is because the maps were huge.
Yeah. Like, are we talking Radiant Dawn huge or this huge or both?
Let's just say each map had basically about 3 or 4 individual bosses.
Oh my god.
And like each with a cast to themselves, but they're all bosses to them.
Oh god. Hey. What happened? Like, why is some Fire Emblem games incentive that we take 3 hours per level?
I do not know.
You know, I'm fine with just 50 minutes.
Like this one.
Yeah. Or pretty much all the chapters in Blazing Sword, Sacred Stones, Awakening, and Path of Radiance. Well,
yeah.
Path of Radiance, they go about an hour, but, you know, what are you going to do? They're like Radiant Dawn. Oh, you're doing this chapter. Alright, that's 2 hours.
Yeah.
That was long. Oh, that's just a short one. What?
That was just the prologue. Wait, what?
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, at least we didn't have it like in the Japanese version of Radiant Dawn, where both Leonardo and Edward are level 1, along with Micaiah, not level 4.
Alright. That's gonna suck. I imagine Micaiah would get killed by a single attack.
Well, I'm more thinking towards Edward, because how frail he can be at times.
Yeah, but at least he could dodge.
Yeah, true.
But I must say though, if he starts at level 1, I reckon his growth rates in the Japanese version must have been ridiculous.
They probably were. I know that in Sacred Stones they toned down a lot. Some of this, like Ewan in that game had like 1 less magic stat than he does in the English version.
And he's still ridiculous. Well, the most, aside from Radiant Dawn, all Fire Emblem games were made easier for the West.
Yeah.
Aside from Radiant Dawn. That's why a lot of people are like, oh shit, Radiant Dawn's so fucking hard.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've played. I mean, I will admit the Japanese version of Blazing Sword isn't hard either. I was able to do that with. Besides the final chapter giving me a little trouble, the rest of the game was fine. I wasn't like absolutely stumped on it.
Yeah, that's the sign of good level design.
Yeah, I mean, at one point I thought, you know the chapter where Roy / Hector promotes, like,
yeah, Hector.
Yeah, that one. I was doing that, and I thought I'd made a silly move, like by putting like my magic user there, and he got hit by a general, and I was like, oh shit, no,
Yeah.
I've screwed this up, screwed this up. No, by the end of it, Hector just both Hector and Oswin just destroyed every single enemy on that that was near my I think it was Ark, who was just as ported as a sage.
Doesn't the fact that Hector and Oswin destroyed every enemy, doesn't that just happen in every chapter in Blazing Sword?
Yeah, but this one I thought I'd made a complete mistake by doing that because the general had almost killed Ark.
Ooh, whoever misses dies.
Yeah. No, that's
risk it.
No, because the funny thing is that was probably like my third or fourth try to, because thank you, Save States, for making sure that nobody dies.
Hooray!
Yeah, that's why I don't recommend using arenas as much as you do in the emulated form than you do in the actual cartridges.
Oh yeah, no, I don't bother. I would never bother. I only do arenas like in like Fates. My castle, you only bet small items.
Yeah. And
it's just a shame that the characters you use are randomly picked.
Yeah, is it bad of me that every time I go into that arena, I all I can imagine is Fire Emblem Guidance music, the remix from Sacred Stones.
No, because it's stuck with you. Somebody likes Fire Emblem Guidance, I see.
Yeah, well, I like the music.
Yeah.
I've not played Gaiden yet, that's...
Which one's Gaiden?
That's the second one, that is the one with
right.
Alm and Cecile? Cecile, I think. Is it? No, no.
That begins with a C or E or an S, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's and Smash Bros has got my favorite remix of her battle theme with Melee's Divine Protection.
Oh, look at that, 0 hit.
0%.
Come on, hit Roy, please hit Roy, please hit Roy.
Roy would be that unlucky to have that.
I'm sorry, I would be so happy if that hit him. I would, honest to God, be so happy if that hit him.
Because it'd be Binding Blades RNG in a
Binding Blade
nutshell.
at its finest.
0%.
I would be overjoyed if Roy got hit by the 0% hit axe. I would be so happy.
Yeah, and I
don't care if he thought like he died and you have to start the chapter again. It'd be so worth it.
What I cut out was a little more of the green area grinding. I only brought this in because it's showing Gonzalez off. But it's because, unfortunately, next chapter he'll be promoted. Chapter 12, he'll be promoted into his next form. So that's why I'm just showing this off, just so you get a little more of that, that really cool brigand animation. Before we...
Wait, he's level 20 already?
Well, he's not level 20 yet because I got everybody in the arena, so they're into their promoted form as quickly as I could.
Someone likes to grind.
So you're going to see, this is like last time you're going to see him, and this chapter is going to be the last time you see him as a brigand, unfortunately, because I don't trust myself.
So, and then I make him a berserker, and the rest is history.
Yes. Yes, they can wield any axe without any problems.
Shaman versus Pegasus Knight. Oh, this isn't... Oh, to be fair, it's perfectly even, except that 1% crit.
Yeah. And also this is Fire Emblem 4's music, just literally called Ally Attack.
Yeah. Well, your ally is attacking. So many misses going on. Oh, smash! Tate's just like, fuck you, man. I'm dodging the shot.
This is the only time I got really lucky in the and the arena was tight. The rest of the times I had to exit on.
She dodged every hit.
Yeah.
Like a boss.
And that's the biggest night for you.
Against the magic user, but still, she dodged every hit. 62.
Yeah.
I thought one of them would hit her eventually.
Yeah, you'd think so, but it's Binding Blade.
Yeah. You could go either way.
Just making my defenses so that nobody. And the reason why
in the context of the story, you're actually being a bit of a dick. It's like, we've got to seize this area. Wait, I need to train. But all these people are dying. I need to train.
Gonzalez needs to flex his muscles. Because unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle.
Yeah. Gonzalez the Echidna. He's searching for the pieces of the Master Emerald.
Also, I think maybe is it just
Gonzalez voiced by Dan Green.
No, my man.
Yeah. It's time to duel.
Wow. Couldn't
Seems
even
like
hit.
and even mad. It's still weird seeing a blue brigand sprite.
Yeah.
Ow.
That's Sue. No, you could just imagine like Roy or somebody like in the army just listen and you hear the kind of the twirling of the arrow. That's Sue.
Yeah, that's Sue again. No, it's like you've got an entire army and Roy's just sitting there just reading the newspaper and like Sue's just killing them all. It's like, yep. Typical Sue.
Lelina is just...
Gonzalez is getting... Oh, to be fair, he's level like 9.
Yeah.
He's getting so many experience points, but my god, he's gonna be a fucking beast when he upgrades.
It's because it's level 14 brigands against the level 9 brigand, although he shouldn't...
Yet somehow the level 9's kicking so much ass.
Yeah. And that's because it's Gonzalez, he's got proper growths.
Yeah. Well, that needs a brigand.
Yeah.
For some reason, like, the moment, like, an enemy unit becomes your unit, they're suddenly the best unit in the game.
Yeah.
It's like, but when you were an enemy, you were shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm your unit now. Suddenly I'm so much better.
Yeah.
You get plus 10 to all stats.
Yeah, that was more grinding. So I just decided just take all the grinding because it was almost like 3 hours worth. So I thought just stuff it. No, when nobody.
Damn, someone is dedicated.
Yeah, it probably took me like more like the footage was 3 hours. It probably took me about more like 5 after all the. So there was a couple of unfortunate deaths in there that had to be cut, obviously.
But here's the thing, like, you're grinding so much now. Why do we get the feeling we get to like chapter 16 and you're just like steamrolling the game?
It's sort of yes, and also and you.
Notice how I said 15, not 14.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
because fuck that chapter. But seriously, like, you've trained up your units so much. Like, think Clarine's already level 20. You're training up Gonzalez. Why do I get the feeling you're going to get to like the last couple of parts and like every unit's going to shit on Sophia?
No, unfortunately, no matter what, because after I decided that just after they get away from the basic class and then they become like their second class, I decided that no more grinding for them, just let them level up naturally.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean, because you grinded so much at their base class level, now that they're advanced, they wouldn't need to grind, they'll still be ridiculously OP.
And they want ridiculously OP because they still had a hard time against the field.
Okay, fair enough, but that's a feel.
Yeah.
That's a feel for you. Well, they had a hard time and then Sue came along.
Yeah. Well, Sue was more having to take care of the druids and the snipers that kept showing up.
Yeah, fucking hell. Well, 1%, sorry, 100% hand axe.
Yep.
Strikes again. And now Lelina has lost an arm.
Actually, how is our cape still the same colour? I'm sure it probably splattered with blood at this point.
Graphical limitations.
Yeah.
Sorry, we can't fit it on the cartridge. That'd be interesting. A Fire Emblem game, well, aside from the like infects with those weapons which disarm people, which looks hilarious by the way.
Yeah.
The more you get hurt, you start to actually like die.
Yeah. Also, I got that house. Don't worry, it was just a useless item as usual. Nothing like. I think it was a Lance Weaver, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I love those weapons. I miss those. They should bring them back.
Yeah, I thought I think this was the game I think brought them in. Yeah, it was, because 4 and 5 didn't have them.
Yeah, and Path Radiance gets rid of them. I'm sorry, those weapons make bosses so much easier.
Yeah. And then
Now you get this dude, who looks like a male Guinevere.
He is the bard of the game, but for the actual playthrough of the game, and not the extra ones that we'll see later. All his job is just to tell you how you're doing with your stats.
Yeah, he also spouts exposition.
Yep. And he's also the son of an important lord in this game.
Indeed.
Well, not one of the characters that we play, just one of the.
Yeah, one of the lords.
One of the lords. Yeah, not to confuse them with the actual classic lord in this game.
Yeah, it's like, what, Roy had a kid?
Oh god,
What were her and Lena doing in all that time? They grew up so fast.
Well,
yeah.
Childhood friends don't just become childhood friends, they become lovers.
Yeah, but usually, if it's a classic anime trope, they won't get together because they're childhood friends.
Yeah.
It's like, you may be my friend from childhood, but Sue... Oh yeah.
But Sue and Roy hate each other. That must mean they will come together.
Yeah, Sue's a tsundere. That's tsundere. Jeez, Roy, why are you saying this? It's not like I like you or anything.
Baka.
To be fair, if we were playing Awakening, I'd totally see that, because Severa. She's about as tsundere as you can get.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean Selena. Wait, which one am I talking about again? Fucking hell.
Were you saying Awakening or Fates?
That's the problem. That's the whole problem. It's like, alright, we've got a brand new game and a brand new Fire Emblem universe. By the way, here's his characters from Awakening, which have different names, but they're the same fucking characters. Why?
God. I know... Well, I mean, they've already got the Before Awakening free DLC. Like, that's... I like that as a little a little nod to Awakening. Yeah. That's fine. That's like the amiibo characters. That's another nice.
Well, that's amiibo. That's optional, and you can unlock it. And also, they're all lords. People. The characters everyone would know from Fire Emblem.
Yeah. I mean, even Lucina can from what I've seen,
she notices, it's like, Inigo, what are you doing here? My name is Laszlo. You're Inigo. It's like, no, my name is Laszlo. It's like, I am Odin. You're Wayne. No, I'm Odin. You're Wayne, you idiot. It's like, how are you doing, Severa? My name's Selena. God, what's wrong with you? It's like, that's totally Severa.
Yeah.
And the worst part is, some of the children are blatant rip-offs of Awakening characters.
Yeah.
It's like, the one with who's Tharja, and it's just Tharja's name rearranged.
I've not...
You know who I'm talking about, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's so fucking lazy.
I've not got any of the children yet.
Yeah, so so you haven't chosen the waifu?
No, I've got the paralogs for them, I've just not done them yet.
Okay, so wait, who was your wife?
Because I chose the female Corrin.
Okay, so who's your man?
Tsubaki, the Sky Knight / Pegasus Knight.
Tsubaki? Isn't that like a girl's name?
No, it's a man.
Alright, well I'll be damned, because usually when I think Tsubaki, I always think, girl.
Yeah, no, because I've heard his voice in it quite clearly as a man.
Yeah. To be fair, Libra confused me.
Yeah.
No, honest to God, didn't know. I was like, wait, why can Libra only reach A with... Oh my God. I'm so confused right now.
But I thought that was it. It's like Lucius in Fire Emblem 7.
Yeah, I remember when my sister was like, when she saw Raphael, she's like, oh, that's a very pretty girl. That's a dude. What? That's not a dude. His hair is so beautiful.
That's no man.
Yeah, maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, that's what Oliver would use.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's Maybelline.
No, it'd be hilarious if Oliver to protect the herons, who becomes the most superpowered person ever, he just takes on Degitsia barehanded. You shall not harm the herons, motherfucker!
I could imagine him doing that.
I'll fuck you so hard and you'll out the hell up before you can say Higgs boson.
That's the reason punches them again. Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah. Man, if only Degitsia was a playable character. It's like, we're here to fight you, Ashira. By the way, we brought the Dragon King. Oh shit.
Well, if you could do that with a certain other boss in the final chapters, that would be nice.
Well, you could do it with Sephiron.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Saying that
Yeah.
you can
You have to
bring
do
in-
that on the second playthrough.
Yeah,
To be fair, Sephiron's only there because he has the Ashura staff.
Yeah.
So what does it do? It literally heals everything.
You'll need that, especially on any difficulty.
Yeah, to be fair, you don't need it because,
No.
you can't get Sephiron the first time around, but it's very useful.
Yeah, that's...
And it's also a free level up.
Yeah, 3
Use
free
on
level
this.
ups.
Yeah, it's like, alright, I've run out of bonus XP. Ashura staff. And boom, we got the whip. So we've got Hero's Crest and a whip.
Yep, that's all we get.
Cool.